Hi, I'm Robert Osborne, and I'm back with this month's guest programmer, very respected filmmaker whose credits include The Boys in the Band, The French Connection, and a film we showed at this year's TCM Classic Film Festival, Sorcerer. Welcome back, William Friedkin.
Thanks, Robert.
Good to have you here.
Always a pleasure to see you, and now in person.
Thank you. Now, William Friedkin's next movie pick is a drama from 1948, directed by John Huston, a movie starring Humphrey Bogart and John Huston's father, Walter Huston. It's a great movie, The Treasure of the Sierra Madre. Now, why, of all the movies, again, why did you pick this? Best
action adventure film I've ever seen. It is also a film with an underlying moral sense. It's about what greed can do to otherwise decent people. And you see the evolution of goodness into evil in the course of the film. It's Bogart's, for me, best performance.
I agree, 100%.
You know, he's most known for Casablanca, which is also great. But to me, his best acting is Treasure of Sierra Madre, matched, if not exceeded, by Walter Huston, who was John Huston's father. Walter Huston's performance is such a joy to watch, and the interaction between Bogart and Walter Huston is worth the price of admission. But the film is unpredictable. It's highly entertaining and suspenseful. It was made in the waning years of the studio system at Warner Brothers. And the story is what happens to people who seek gold and how they each react to becoming rich from having been dirt poor. So it too has an underlying morality about it. It was very influential to me on how I made the film Sorcerer. And that film would not exist without The Treasure of Sierra Madre. Again, I watch this film almost every other week, Robert, and I'll see something new in it each time. But while it does speak about human nature and its response to something like greed, it's one of the most entertaining films I've ever seen.
Yes, and it is not formula in any way. I mean, there's no romance, there's no beautiful women in it.
There's barely a woman in it.
Yeah, and so
a woman who passes by on the street.
How many movies can you say that about that were made in the 40s, you know?
Right, because there were great women actresses in the 40s. Treasure was a very offbeat film for its day and still is.
Yeah.
I don't even think people try to emulate it because you can't.
Right.
And it's timeless.
Yeah.
This film is timeless.
Yeah.
It's set in a period that could be
anytime.
Anytime.
Absolutely.
And it's completely believable and powerful. And again, like Bullet, it does not have a pat ending. It doesn't provide easy answers, but certainly while few of us are looking for any kind of moral message in a film, it is there.
Yeah.
You know, it's as good a lesson in morality as has ever been made in a Hollywood film.
Yeah. Well, let's see it. Here it is. From 1948, selected by this month's guest programmer, William Friedkin. Here's John Huston's The Treasure of the Sierra Madre.